Makindi East MP John Simbwa has just returned from Guangzhou province in China, where he came face to face with the plight of Ugandan prisoners. 4 of them were found dead in hospital.
But the number of those who are executed is not given by the Chinese authorities. What they only gave us was about the number of the dead who died in hospital. There were 4 dead bodies in hospital in Guangzhou, and these awaited being cremated, because for them, if a prisoner dies 21 days, after 21 days, and nobody is there to claim the body, then they burn the body. In China, the execution team just moves prison by prison, going on executing those who have been penalized, convicted. So the issue of execution in China is as simple as taking a bribe is in Uganda.
Simbwa says the majority of those incarcerated were convicted for drug trafficking, which attracts the death penalty. NTV has obtained a list of Ugandans on death row who were convicted on the offense of drug trafficking.
In China, if you are arrested with more than 400 grams of any drug, the ultimate penalty is death. So there are around 54 Ugandans that are in prison now. The number of the executed is not disclosed. So when we talk about 54, we are only talking about prisons in Guangzhou.
The list also comprises 54 Ugandans who were sentenced to death but later reduced to life imprisonment. The 54 Ugandans are languishing in the prisons of Yingde, Dongguan, Panyu, Guangdong in the province of Guangzhou.
Not many relatives know that their sons and daughters are arrested in China. Anybody below 400 grams of cocaine or any prohibited drug, then you can be given a sentence either of life imprisonment or years that don't go below 15 years.
The lawmakers now want the Ugandan government to liaise with the Chinese government to extradite the prisoners.
And you could see from physical appearance of these Ugandans that some of them are suffering from AIDS, but nobody is there to assist them. And we of the view as members of parliament that government must sign a memorandum of understanding between the Chinese government and the Ugandan government so that these prisoners can be exchanged and brought back and they serve their sentence here.
Simbwa also says he met a number of Ugandan girls engaged in prostitution.
But when they talk about being shop attendants, you would think they are selling shops like the ones in Chikubo or the ones on Room Street. The shops they are referring to are their bodies.
The China's human rights record continues to languish in the basement.
So whether you are talking about human rights abuses or what, but that is their law. And I can tell you, many of our Ugandans are going to be killed there.
Amnesty International said China, alongside Iran, North Korea, Yemen, and the United States of America, amongst the countries that carried out the most executions last year. Jingo Francis, NTV.